with you what we talked about. It was just so beautiful. It was just so beautiful. So if you feel that you really long to bury your emotions, or if you feel like if you have to deal with hidden emotions, you don't know how to access it, this video is for you. This video is for you. And look at what words that you're using to deal with your emotions. So the first thing is that when you think about your emotions, and there's emotions you don't want to feel, or you don't know how to access it, or don't know how to deal with it, you feel they may be inaccessible to you. You feel perhaps maybe you don't want to go there, right? They feel like hidden, like it's covered. You feel them in secrecy. You don't want to talk to anybody about it. You don't know if you're allowed to feel these feelings. You don't know why you feel these feelings. You don't know why they are recurring. You don't know so many things about your emotions. Okay? Can you recognize that? Then type 1 in the comments. And this video is coming with love for you. There's no judgment, no condemnation. We are just simply not told, not taught how to deal with our emotions. I want you to understand your body, mind, soul, and heart. This society focuses so well on being proficient with the mind. How to solve, fix, how to show up, how to keep on moving forward, how to achieve. And then we have all these emotions that come along with our experiences. And they are messengers too. And too often you are told, stay logic, be a man. As if the person who says that even knows how to be a man. Honestly. So you may end up with having so many judgments about your own emotions that you don't even went there to experience how they even feel, why they're there. Can you see that for yourself? So we had our call today, our weekly call about processing emotions. And this is all about moving through the energetical residue that is still lingering in the body because of what you have been experiencing before in life. So often we push it away, we don't go there because we just don't know how to experience and how to feel that. And you create a disconnect from who you are. This access to you. Because emotions, they're the language of the body. And when you're too much in your head, too much looking to solve, too much looking to steer, to force, to overrule, because you know where you're heading. And I can say with so much expression because I've been there so long in my life. I thought I knew myself very well. I thought I knew exactly where I was going. And if I was not perceiving it, then I was forcing it. I was steering it into that direction because I thought this is where we want to go. And I was not listening to my body. Not listening to the signals, not listening to the messages, not listening to the signs that just became then bangers on my journey. Bangers in the means of, boom, there was this big vision, this loud voice that I was ignoring because I just didn't know what to do with it. Can you recognize that? So this is why I want you to become like open and vulnerable with yourself. To say, perhaps, maybe I need to go there. Maybe I need to go there. And you are not told how to do that because your parents or your caregivers didn't know how to do that. In society, do you see anybody who actually knows how to deal with their emotions in a sustainable way? And I'm not talking about bypassing it with spiritual practices, going into the mind even more. Yes, you can step into your higher self, and that's actually needed. It is needed to bypass human aspects of the human, this human identification with who you are in this 3D physical can just be so dense that you have this false identification with yourself that you totally throw away that you are a soul having a physical experience. That you don't even allow yourself to go there and to step into the expansion of what actually all these messages are directing you to. So you feel that you're guided in this space where you don't want to go. There's distance, there is restriction, there is contraction, there is separation. There is separation because that's what society sets you up to do. To step into separation, us against them. Nationalities, races, masculine, feminine, those who know, those who don't know, those who have the degrees, those who don't have the degrees, those who have the money, those who don't have the money. It's all separation. And there's this stream underneath that is the same for every single one of us. So if you feel like when you see people on my calls, some people, they are dealing with anger. They don't know what to do with it. The injustice, the repression, also the pushing down of not who you truly are, can resolve in a lot of anger. When you're, it's emotions that are not allowed, that have not been allowed to be seen. When you were pushed aside as a child and you were not allowed to express who you truly are, after a while, it sets you up with frustration, with anger. And then when you allow yourself to go through that process and to say, okay, I want to know what's underneath the anger because it's not benefiting me in my life anymore. When you do so, perhaps you may have the feeling like you want to bury that anger. But the thing is, you cannot bury it. It's energetical residue that is in your body, meaning your body knows how to deal with it if you allow yourself to go there, if you allow yourself to process that, knowing that you're safe, knowing that you're guided because you are in charge of you right now. There's nobody pulling your strings except for your own mind going into narratives of us against them or them against us. And this is where you create an even bigger separation with you. And the biggest thing of all is, by you not going there, you're just creating self-abandonment. You create self-rejection. See what it does. The patterns displayed in society, then you unconsciously throw upon yourself. And the effect is, you don't allow yourself to access yourself. You're not only a mind, you're a body, mind, soul, and a heart. And the quality of your life is actually coming from combining those four together. See, there's so much that we are not being told, not being taught, even though it looks like it's all well planned. It may be well planned, it is not sufficient. It is not sustainable. It is not the full package. It is not. And you know that, you feel that within your body. Inside of you, there's something that keeps on longing for the truth. Because there's a part of the truth within you. And when you cover up with things that needs to be secret, that are unspoken, that are dishonest, that are not really aligned with who you are, you feel that within your body. Either you step into the separation and you create an even bigger disconnect with yourself, with your truth, with your core, or you step into, okay, let me go there, you step into presence, you step into acceptance, and you go and allow yourself to see what are those messages of the body that are guiding you through the process. Our body is so wise. The body is doing so many things for you just to be alive in this very moment watching this video. Maybe you can learn to trust that you don't know everything about who you truly are, and that your emotions have something to tell you, to guide you through, and just to access doors to the answers that you're actually seeking for outside of yourself. If this speaks to you, I invite you to join my masterclass upcoming Friday, the 26th of June at 10 a.m. Central European Time. Register, and those who register also receive the recording. I'm so excited to do that. I know when you've been focused on becoming aware about what you go through, this is about embodiment. Awareness is the first step when you want to go deeper, when you want to find the true answers, when you really want to change the identity that you have been experiencing before in life, and you know there's a part missing. There's some identity work to do. It comes with embodiment. That's where the growth is. That's where the transmutation is. That's where the expansion is into a higher expression of everything you long for. Your relationships, your body, your job, your purpose, your health, your money, everything. So register, and I see you there. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. And yeah, you can type the word masterclass and I can send you the link in your DM. See you then. Bye bye. Talk to you very soon.